Yo, salute, salute. Hard to sleep on a 3-win loss streak. So hard to sleep on a 3-game losing streak. I don't even really know what's up with this vertical. I just can't sleep, bro. As soon as lost 3 straight, where do we go from here? I don't know what these buttons do. Highlight, save to your channel. I didn't know that. What does this button do? Share, cancel. What is this? What does this do? Chat filter. Oh, okay. Can I change the name of the live? Can I do that? I don't know what that little button is right there. Double tap the screen, bro. Give me a thumbs up. It's hard to sleep on a 3-game losing streak. What up, Corrections 101? You on the gig, brother? You on the job? On this late night, brother? Big sooner. Big sooner, bro. It's one of those PTSD nights, man. I just can't sleep. Tired of scrolling my phone, tired of scrolling YouTube. But it's hard to sleep on a 3-game losing streak. I figure much, man. Hey, lock them in. Keep that count. That's a tough gig, bro. I had some buddies of mine, when they got out the service, they got into corrections. I actually thought about it as well, man. That's a man's job, brother. Stay safe, man. Keep your head on the swivel, bro. At all times. Don't get comfortable. Don't get complacent. What up, Cherry Blossom? Great name. But yeah, bro, you're a man. Corrections 101. That's a real gig, dog. I respect the heck out of that. Definitely. What up, Braz, baby? What up, Connor? Double tap that screen, bro. What up, Jimmy? Man, Urban, that's why I can't sleep, bro. It's hard to sleep on a 3-game losing streak. Oh, appreciate that, Connor, bro. For God so loved the world that he gave his only son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have eternal life. Jesus loves you. Oh, Jesus loves you too, homie. I appreciate that. I received that message. Is that your favorite Bible verse? Do I have a favorite Bible verse? I don't know. I tell you what, bro. To be honest with you, I gotta get back in that Bible more. I used to love Psalm 91. Yeah, that's John 3:16. I was a big Psalm 91 guy back in the day. I don't know, just as I used to know a lot of verses by heart, but as I gotten older, man, maybe the head injuries, but man, the memory just fades, man. Oh, no doubt, corrections, bro. Uncle Sam did more for me than I ever did for him. Saved my life, bro. I was a Lost soul, bro. Just would have been another young brother that became a statistic if it wasn't for Uncle Sam, man. And the grace of God, of course. But that's life, man. I don't know, man. I don't want to say I've been in a depressive state lately. It's been more so, I don't know. It's like, you know that movie, that Spider-Man movie? I was watching it with my kids the other day. And the girl on the movie, she said something to the effect of, if you don't have expectations, you don't get let down. Man, like, once I started this YouTube thing, you know, and of course I got cool with a lot of players, but even more so, I got cool with a lot of parents of those players, you know, and I see the effect. Like, if you think the losing affects us or a guy like me, or even the guys in that locker room, but those parents are taking it hard, man, because you put so much into it. And you can tell they have such a bond with the coaching staff, bro, to where now that we're not meeting the expectations or meeting that standard that we all set forth. Like, for instance, Jacob's dad, Mr. Philip Sexton. We all saw the little diatribe between him and Gabe. And it's easy for us as a fan to just be like, hey, man, the old line sucks. But when it's your son out there, and Sexton was busting his chops Saturday, bro. He played his hind parts off, dog. Oh, what you want to know, corrections, bro? It's an open book tonight, bro. I'm an open book tonight. I can't sleep. PTSD kicking in. What's up? Oh, I got a cool story. I got a cool Arch Manning story. All right, so I was stationed at Fort Polk, right? That's in Louisiana. But due to me being banged up and I had a cool first sergeant, I was real cool with my sergeant major. So I would get a lot of leeway. And at Fort Polk, that's the place where it's called JRTC, where your unit would come in and we would pretty much play the opposition force, the bad guys, you know. So if there wasn't a unit coming in for a rotation for us to train against, I would pretty much just leave. Like, I'd be off. Like, I could work like a 9 to 5, but your boy Big Trap wasn't doing that. So they would let me leave, and I would just pretty much have my Mondays through Fridays all to myself. And that's what led to me starting coaching, you know. So as I'm coaching, you know, I'm looking for places to coach out in Louisiana while I'm down there. And I get out there to this school called St. Charles Catholic High School. You can look it up too. St. Charles Catholic High School. At that time they're in the same district as Newman, where Arch Manning went. Now at this time, Arch is probably in about 6th grade. So, you know, I get the coaching gig. I take over the middle school program, well, their feeder program, because they're a Catholic high school. But all the kids in that Catholic, I think they call them parishes, all the kids in that Catholic parish, 6th, 7th, and some 8th graders, mostly 6th and 7th grade, those would be the guys I coach to prep them, you know, for 9th grade high school ball. Same thing, like Newman, they have their school. John Curtis, you might have heard of them, they're pretty big. St. Aug didn't have a squad, but a lot of schools all around the New Orleans area. But Newman, of course, was in our district, so I'm coaching against Arch Manning when he's in like 6th grade, right? I mean, he's cold, bro. He's nice, he's good, but we beat him. We beat him every time we played him. We beat him. We even beat him the last year I coached, like was coaching. We beat him in the playoffs, the game before state championship, I want to say. Or it might have been the 2nd round. I don't know. My memory's been tripping, bro. But so we dominate Arch, you know. That's why. But it's something about when you play and compete against a guy, you don't really, like, there's a sort of respect you garner and gain between each other within the competition. And at that time, defensive coordinating. At the high school level, I'm coaching DBs. What's the best part about doing 25 years old? Oh, what a weak joke. What a weak joke. If it was good, I would have kept you. But you gotta go. No Diddy. Let me get him out of here right quick. 30 minutes, bro. Yeah, but I'm doing so bad, I'm even back dipping. But so we're playing Arch Man in 6th grade. I'm like, man, this guy's nice. So, we go through 6th grade, go through 7th grade, go through the Catholic leagues, go through the seasons and whatnot. So years go by. Now Arch Manning is Arch Manning. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's that guy. And now Granddaddy Archie, he runs what's called the Manning Passing Academy. A lot of people think that it's Peyton and Eli that run that, but it's really Archie that runs that. It's at a, I want to say it's in Thibodaux. It's somewhere in Southeast Louisiana, at one of the smaller colleges out there. So, I show up there. I'm working with quarterbacks, just helping. I mean, there's all type of studs there. Like, I don't even remember who was there that year, but it was studs all across the board. And Arch sees me, and of course, I'm wearing my OU visor. And he had all but committed at this time. Bro, the look he gave me when he saw me, crazy, bro. Crazy, man. He was like, because even back then, I would always wear, if you see me, I'm wearing something OU, some OU socks, wristband. Worst case scenario, I'm going to have my visor on, And the fact that he remembered that when he saw me blew my mind, bro. Another one. This is the COVID year. They got us playing. We're wearing masks out there while we're coaching and stuff. And at that time, all the public schools had pretty much shut down competition as far as football. I think it was 2020. Matter of fact, my next video, I'm gonna post a video with me at St. Charles Catholic wearing my mask. But anyway, it's 2020, bro. Now, we know what happened the previous football season in college football in 2020. We know who won that championship leading into COVID. So I'm out there coaching. It's the first game of the season. It's early pandemic time, So I got my team, but due to the restrictions and stuff, we couldn't really. Not the Bama year. I might have my year. I'm telling you, bro, my memory is tripping, Jimmy. But this is the year Coach O got fired. So I'm probably a year behind. I'm probably a year early, I mean. But it's the year Coach O just got fired from LSU. It's that year. So we're out there, and it's the first game that we finally get to play. Like, everybody's happy, like, oh, finally we get to play ball again. No more restrictions been lifted. We still got to coach with the mask on and all this stuff. But it's our first game back, So I'm out there. My team is totally understaffed, because not only is it that going on, there was a big storm at the time too. So I got guys displaced. So I got a makeshift team, bro. I might have had like 14 kids out there. Oh, what up, big homie? Big Burr. So I got like 14, 15 kids, bro. And I think we played, I forgot, Christian Brothers is the name of the school we played. Now, unbeknownst to me, Coach O is at this game, and we're practicing on the practice field for St. Charles Catholic. We're playing on the practice field. It's a muddy day, just, man, torrential downpour. I'm just glad we get to play ball, I'm thinking the season's going to wind up being scrapped, but somehow, some way, we get to play. So we're playing Christian Brothers. Now, mind you, my team, 6th graders, 7th graders. Their team, 6th graders, 7th graders, 8th graders. Of course, they're playing their 8th graders. And they got us, bro, they have a 53-man roster. You know what I'm saying? Full roster. Oh, I'm outstanding, Kayla. I hope life is treating you well, too. What up, Jay? I wasn't ignoring you, bro. Not ignoring you at all. Big salute. So, the game goes on, and I mean, bro, we get smashed. They might have beat us like 45-6. All my assistant coaches, 2 of them, they had close contact with kids who had the virus, so they couldn't coach. So, bro, I'm in the mud, getting rained on, coaching by myself. But I'm coaching my ass off, you know what I'm saying? But we getting smoked. But my boys are fighting. So the game is over. And I've always been oh, no way, Kayla. No way. A Maine? Oh, no. Big Trap only does prime time bouts. But let me finish this. I don't want to be a run on. So the game's over. You know what I'm saying? My boys fought. The last play of the game, we finally scored. That's what made it like 40-something to 6. So we score. So the game is over. And instead, we couldn't do the normal 50-yard line handshake. We couldn't do that at the end. But for some reason, I was compelled to bring both teams together. You know what I'm saying? So I got all the kids around me. I got their whole 53 men, they're on the knee. I got my 14, 15 kids, they're on the knee. And bro, it's looking like, remember that movie Unnecessary Roughness? With your boy from Quantum Leap playing quarterback? Remember when they played the convicts in that movie? It was like that. You know what I'm saying? So they're looking, so everybody's looking at me and I'm talking. I give the best post-game speech I ever gave. I gave the best speech I ever gave in my life, bro. Now at this time, I don't even know Coach O was there. And the head coach at the time at St. Charles Catholic, matter of fact, while I'm talking, Google him, Frank Monica. Google his name. So, he's real good buddies with Coach O. He's real good buddies with Coach Archie Manning. That's how I wound up working the passing academy and stuff. So, bro, I give this speech, man. And I'm like, man, this game is so precious. It teaches us so much. And we don't know how many times we're going to get this moment because we're thinking we're going to play this one game and who knows, the state's going to shut us down again. Man, that game was over. I give the speech and I'm just walking off. I'm not looking defeated, but I'm a ball coach, bro. A 40-something to 6 loss is going to bother me. I'm not going to be shucking and jiving like my boy BV at the podium after, you know what I'm saying? So my head's kind of down. I'm feeling kind of bad. I'm feeling like I let my players down. I didn't have them properly prepared. And I'm walking, bro. And man, Coach O, he walks up to me. Now, I still don't know this is Coach O. My back is turned. I got a little poncho joint over my head. And he taps my shoulder. But Coach O's voice, you hear it. You're like, the hell? So he taps me on my shoulder. He's like, hey, ball coach. And I turn around and I'm like, what the fuck is Coach O doing here? And he's got his kid with him. I think it was his nephew. I don't know what it was. I tell you what, the chick Coach O was with, whew, top tier, brother. I'm talking blonde. Whew. But anyway, so he's talking to me. He's like, man, coach, I just want to say, man, that's one of the best coaching jobs I've ever seen. And I'm like, coach, I got the crap kicked out of me. He was like, man, but your boys fought tooth and nail against a team that had more men than them, were bigger than you guys. In every snap, your boys played to the last whistle. He was like, I just want to tell you, man, from one coach to another, hell of a job. I was like, man, now, like I said, I'm always wearing my OU stuff. I got something OU on, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, coach, I appreciate that. I appreciate the kind words, you know what I'm saying? I really do appreciate that. So Coach Frank Monica, he walks up, he's like, hey, Coach O. Hey, Ojo, get over there and take a pic with Coach and his boys. I looked at them both, bro. I'm talking square in their eye. They just beat us, you know what I'm saying? Just beat us you know what I'm saying? To get to the chip. I looked them square in their eye. I was like, Coach, I love you. I appreciate you. But I can't take a picture with you right now, brother. The wound is still fresh. And I think I pointed to my wristband. I think I had an OU wristband on at the time. Because, I called my plays off the wristband. But it was an OU flip wristband. And I pointed to the wristband. I was like, Coach O, you can take a picture with my boys. But you can't take a picture with me, bro. Can I add that picture here? What is this plus sign? I'm gonna post that picture in the community post. And Coach O, he took a picture. You'll see us. They're gonna be all muddy. They're gonna be all wet. Coach O is gonna be standing there with them. But I had to let it. I can't take this photo, Coach. I respect you. I love the kind words. But I'm crimson and cream till Christ come back. I can't take this photo, And he respected it, bro. We had a good chuckle. Drunk a couple cold ones after. you know, that was a pretty cool moment, man. Coach O was a real cool guy, man. I've been around this coaching thing for a while, bro. That's why I'm so thankful for the military, bro, because it took me out of a shell. Like, I'm still a big time introvert. As you see, I'm sitting there in the dark talking to you guys right now, you know. Like, that's why a lot of people ask me why I don't cam up a lot. Like, oh, you're afraid of how you look, or like, bro, I'm pretty stacked. I'm a decent. I mean, I'm not Denzel or Idris Elba, but I do all right. You know what I'm saying? The ladies never complained about your boy Big Trap. You know, not trying to toot my own horn, but but anyway, man, like me being in the military has helped me in so many ways outside of the Army. Like, first time I met Coach Mike Leach. I met Mike Leach and Hal Mummy and Lincoln, a young Lincoln. I'm talking like a Carolina Lincoln back then. I don't even think he was at Carolina yet. This is early air raid, bro. Kayla, I could train a kid in baseball, but I'm not good in situational stuff with baseball. I don't know the game enough like that. Like, I don't know when. I wouldn't be the guy to tell you, hey, you need to shift your outfield this way, or all right, when this guy comes up to bat, we're gonna pitch him this way, or I'm not smart enough to do that. But if you wanted, let's say you got a kid, he's a baseball player, he wants to be you want to get him better at the plate, better at stealing bases, better at his reaction, working on those fast twitch muscle fibers and stuff like that, then I'm your man. I can train you for baseball. I can't really coach it. But if I had to, like if my son wanted to play baseball and they asking for dads to come coach, Big Trap gonna be right there on the first baseline doing the signals and signs and all, you know. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah. So first time I met Hal Mummy, Coach Leach, and all these guys. This is before this what made me become an air raid certified coach and everything. This is early air raid, bro. I'm talking early air raid. And if you know anything about Coach Leach and Hal Mummy, they love the military. So again, I'm at Fort Polk, bro. I'm just scrolling on the internet and I see one of those. I think I might have been on 247 Sports or something. And I see one of those Glazer clinics, little tabs, you know. So I click on it and I'm like, oh man, there's a football clinic going to Shreveport, Louisiana. And I knew I had to go to Shreveport to Barksdale Air Base like around that same time. So it was perfect. I think I had to make a couple jumps just to stay certified, keep my aerosol badge and stuff like that. So, you know, I do my jumps and I sign up for the clinic. Only thing is, I missed the check-in. Oh, no doubt, Kayla, no doubt, man. Uncle Sam's done way more for me than I did for him. So, you know, I missed the check-in because I never been to a coaching clinic at this time. I'm green to this whole clinic thing, but I wanted to learn about the air raid. You know, I'm watching Kentucky. I'm seeing how that's when they had the big husky court, the hefty lefty, all those type of guys, you know. So I'm seeing this offense. And I'm like, man, I'm loving it. Because I started out as a West Coast offense guy. I love the Alex Gibbs blocking schemes, Mike Shanahan, you know, so I love that, you know, Mike Holmgren. I love those type of offense. Steve Mariucci. I love those type of offenses coming up. Which I wish OU would get a daggum fullback. Oh, salute corrections, bro. Man, my girl, she get to come home for Thanksgiving break, man. I can't wait for that, man. I haven't seen her in months, bro. Months. Me and Billy are super cool. I'm real cool with Billy. We go back. That's how I got my bones in this YouTube thing per se. Like I was the type of guy who, because I wanted to be a trainer. Like I wanted to be one of those world-renowned trainers in the sport of football. So I would always be at those rival camp series, and so I run across a lot of kids. So, you know, I show up. I'm straight from aerosol jump, bro. Straight from an aerosol jump. I go straight to the clinic from there. I'm in full ACUs. Man, Billy's the G. Billy's my bro. That's my bro, bro. That's my bro. But hey, I will get on him about over pursuing. He over pursues way too much. Oh, my daughter, she's what do you call? I don't want to call her a combat cameraman because 2024. But back in my day, we called them combat cameramen. So like she's at NTC right now in Fort Irwin, California, the Mojave Desert. So like NTC is like where you go to train desert training. So she does like like how when you watch like a football team would watch film, like you go through practice and you watch the film from the practice. She pretty much is on the team that films any training unit that comes in, and they're doing maneuvers, whether it's urban site, urban mount training or whatever. She'll be the one that's videotaping that, running all that. So the higher ups, the generals, the captains, the commanders can see how they guys maneuver. What up, Clint? Yes, Kayla. So she where was I? See, I appreciate you guys hitting these comments too, because I'm trying to learn this. Like, that's why I don't do the lives often as well either, because for one, I curse way too much when I'm not recording. Like if I'm just talking off the cuff, the old Sarge comes out, and I'm trying to change my life for the better and get off those 4-letter expletives. Oh, but anyway, bro, I leave the aerosol class. Yeah, thank you, Clint. That's why they pay you the big bucks. So I leave the aerosol class. I'm fresh off the jumps. Got my jumps done. Got all that done. I show up. I missed the first day. Matter of fact, I didn't even know that it was a day before. So I missed the whole meet and greet. I missed all that. I show up. I'm in full uniform, bro. The first guy I meet is Mike Leach. And he's like, "Whoa, Sarge, you in the wrong department." I was like, "Nah." I was like, "Oh, no, coach. I'm here for the air raid." So we get on this long tangent, bro. I think we wound up talking about. Oh, he asked me the first thing he asked me, bro, was what's my favorite quote. And I was like, what's my favorite quote? Kind of threw me off, So I was like, my favorite quote has always been, "I only see the objectives. The obstacles must give way." And that's from Napoleon Bonaparte. I try to teach my kids that. Focus on the objective. Whatever the objective is, focus on that. The obstacles will get out of your way. If you do the job, keep your faith in God, you'll be good. Oh yeah, Turk's my bro. Like, Turk's my brother. Like, my channel wouldn't be nowhere what it is today without Turk. I'm gonna keep it real on that. Like, it still hurts my soul that he didn't even get, I don't think he got a fair shake when it comes to the National Football League. I'm glad he's blowing up on YouTube, though. Yeah, I seen that, man. Big Turk daddy, man. But that's my dog. That's why, like, the first song I ever made, I was like, "Shawty trying to kick it like Turk, kick it like Gabe." Turk's my dog, bro. Like, the first time I seen Turk was, I think we played Texas Tech that year at home. And I had like a sweater on. Of course, I'm always, rocking my gear. And they had like Trap House booming, picture with I think I had Barry on there. And I was like, "Yo, Turk, what up?" And he turned and looked at me and he was like, "Trap House." I was like, "Oh, he really knows me." He knows. And bro, and I will forever owe Turk for that, bro. Because when my son saw that, Turk's, he's stacked. He's, built like a Greek god, you know what I'm saying? And when my son saw Turk holler my name out like that, bro, like the sheer, like I saw it, like he, like, I'm not trying to say, I'm a nobody, but that was the first time I saw my son look at me as somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, my dad is pretty cool, Oh yeah, man, dap me up. I think I have a clip of that, man. I think I have a clip of that. But bro, when he did that, bro, that helped solidify the connection with me and Lil Trap, man. Like, and that sparked his football journey, So I'll cross a bridge for my boy Turk any day, bro. Any problem, any beef, I'm on the first thing smoking for that brother. I know sometimes some people can feel Like he pushes his religion hard, and I love it, bro. I love it because we need some type of balance. We got a lot of negative forces in this world, and one thing about Turkey, he's true to his faith, and he's gonna push it, bro. And I love it, man. Bruh, like him, Grace. Grace has shouted out my channel a lot. She's done a lot of cool things for me in the background. Like, man, I love them too, dude. But anyway, I'm sidetracking. So, I get with Mike Leach. I get with Hal Mummy, and the whole time, I'm there. I'm trying to learn the air raid offense. I'm trying to learn this, man. I want to coach. Because back then, like, my first deployment was like 2000. So I go through those first deployments, I'm banged up. You know what I'm saying? I took a guy threw a grenade in my face. Ooh, good question. I'm gonna come right back to that. I'm gonna save that correction. I'm gonna come right back to that. So the whole thing's going on. I'm learning. So it's like, you got any questions, Big Sergeant? Talk to us after. So I got Hal Mummy, Lincoln Riley, and Mike Leach teaching me the air raid, like one-on-one, bro. Like, man. And I know it was mainly because when they first seen me, they respected that uniform. And bro, the plethora of knowledge I gained, man. And all they wanted in return was a few war stories, dog. And it's, bro, that Mike Leach is a hell of a man, bro. That was a hell of a man. A true steward of the sport. What is the story behind picking Trap House? I'm the type of guy, I like taking negative connotations and putting a flip on it. Like for instance, like I got a lot of buddies that's rednecks per se. They take pride in being a redneck. Like, they don't look at it as some derogatory term per se. And that's how I try to bring it with the Trap House. I know when a person first sees that, they're like, Trap House booming. I know the connotations that come to their mind when they see the word Trap House. But I always worked out. Like, I was one of those kids who was watching like ESPN2 back in the day when all those early morning exercise shows would come on. So I would always be working out. And the only exercise I really knew how to do, because I had like some little 10-pound weights, was upright rows and shrugs. That's all I knew how to do, because I wanted those Cobra traps, So all through middle school, all through high, all that time, I had big traps. So people always was calling me Trap. But then, as I started putting on some size, I'm getting bigger and bigger, you know what I'm saying? Then there was like, man, bro, that kid, there's a house. Oh, that guy's a house. Oh, Big Sarge right there, he's a house. So it just morphed into Trap House. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, divine intervention or what you want to call it, happenstance. That's just the name I'm stuck with. It just fit. That's why I appreciate you guys so much, bro, because I know it's like I'm assuming, I really don't for sure know the analytics, but most of the people that watch me are, I would say, between the ages of 35, 50, 60, you know what I'm saying? So I know a 60-year-old white guy from Durant, Oklahoma, probably sees Trap House boom and is like, oh, I'm gonna click on this guy's video and I'm gonna chew his tail out for bringing this debauchery to my beloved Sooners. It's kind of almost like a clickbait move, you know what I'm saying? Because I believe that if you click my video, of course, we're gonna talk Oklahoma football. My main goal is for the football content to be the conduit that brings us together. No. tell you what, Schooner Nate, I did my thing in T-Town when I was a young buck. Let's just say if I didn't join the service, I'd still be doing a stretch. You know what I'm saying? I was doing my thing out there late nights on that Skelly bypass. We'll just say that. You know what I'm saying? But totally reformed. Corrections 101. Don't come hack me up. But I hope that if you watch enough of my videos, I'm hoping that some way I'm able to motivate you, you know? I'm hoping that I'm able to put some type of fire in your belly. You know what I'm saying? Like the football talk is just what brings us all together, you know? But I want you to leave with something with one of my videos, you know, whether it's a joke I might say, or you just getting a kick at me going off on a rant or two, you know? It's never any malice if I'm chewing a kid out. Like if I'm watching my boy Everett at center, moving with those stiff hips, I'm not bashing him at all. Because guess what? If your boy Big Trap pulls up, I'm going to let him know the same thing face to face. Like, yo, my man, you're not physical. You're not moving laterally good enough. We're zone blocking, and you ain't getting to the next gap. But that's why I started like incorporating my kids. I haven't gone to a game yet this year, Kayla. Mainly because the coach, they didn't have enough coaches for my son's flag season. So I wound up having to coach his team. So that kind of negated me having a chance to catch any games this year. Now, this season's wrapping up for him. So I'm hoping to catch LSU. Because of course, I'm hoping to link up with Coach O and company out there. He still has a nice little palatial estate out there in Baton Rouge. So I'm definitely going to catch the LSU game. What's the scariest situation you've been in life, military or civilian? Bro. Okay. There's this route in Iraq called Route Michigan. You know, I live in San Antonio now, Kayla. I'm sooner born, sooner bred. So there's this route called Route Michigan. I think I might be a private first class maybe, but I was always gun-ho. You know what I'm saying? Not really high speed, because I sucked. When it comes to the Army, I sucked at the in-house stuff at the Army, you know? Like, I hate it. Like basic training, I'm not the type of guy that's gonna have the best bunk made. My boots won't be the shiniest. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's fire, corrections. Man, I love SAPD, bro. We have a great police force out here in San Antonio. So I was always that. But when we go out in the field, I'm the type of soldier you want. Well, I try to be the type of soldier that you want to have in your foxhole. I'm not crying about the heat. I'm not crying about the cold. I'm not crying about the mosquitoes. I'm not crying about the mud. Like, I grew up watching those Vietnam movies and stuff, you know, so I expect the suck to be the suck. You know what I'm saying? So I like to be a hard charger, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a PFC at the time on my platoon sergeant's Humvee, where I'm gonna run a gun truck, riding down Route Michigan. Now, normally that PFC, he might be a driver in that Humvee, but 9 times out of 10, he's in the back seat being called a dismount. Now, and I started out as a dismount. Oh, we'll take it back there. Okay, first mission, I'm in Tent Mount Division. We're out there, I'm a dismount. I'm a E2 Mosquito Wings, private second class, if you want to call it something. I'm an E2, bottom of the barrel, bro. Bottom of the totem pole. And we're doing what's called a right seat ride. So in a right seat ride, so let's say Corrections 101, he's a military unit and he patrols this said sector. Okay, let's say he patrols a certain sector. So when I come into the country, I come into Iraq, I link up with Corrections 101, and he's pretty much showing me the, like if you're a new police officer, showing me the beat. He's showing me like, okay, we get a little ruckus over there. We've had a couple firefights over there, a few skirmishes. There's been some bombs over there. We found some weapons here. Just giving us the rundown. So they leave, we take it over. I think they might have been third idea at the time. So I'm stuck. I'm with the 10th Mount Division. I'm a dismount. That's what sucks about being a scout. We are what you would call the Army's bitch. They throw us anywhere. If they need a scout platoon, they need scout soldiers. If it's an infantry unit, they need some scouts to go out there and see the field before them. They calling us. So I'm in the back seat, bro. We're riding, and we come across a tire on the side of the road. Just like training. Tire on the side of the road. It's got to get checked. It's probably got a bomb in it. So we're riding. We do our cordon. Cordon pretty much means, like, there's a crime scene. They put the yellow tape around. The yellow tape is pretty much cordoning the people away from the crime scene. So, we take our trucks, we cordon 4 corner the area, and we cordon that whole area around the tire. And bruh, I'll never forget it. My platoon sergeant, I'm on a platoon sergeant's truck, platoon daddy's truck. He looks in that back seat, looks me in my eyes, and he says, all right, bro, you got to go out there and check that tire. Bro, when I tell you that pucker factor downstairs was at full go, whew. But I'm a man. I know what I signed up for, So I disembarked the vehicle. Is me and my squad leader. He was the gunner at the time on the truck. He's like, because at first, like, my mouth is saying, Roger that, Sergeant, I'm going to check it. But my eyes are saying, oh my God, I don't want to die. You know what I'm saying? So I get up, we're walking up to the tire. We walk up to it. We both look down at the tire. And we, at this exact same moment we look down, we say the words at the exact same time. Oh, fuck. Bro, inside that tire was a 155 Mike round. A 155 round it's about the size of it's 155 millimeter round. It's huge, bro. Like 2 footballs put together, you know what I'm saying, in length. Like if you took 2 footballs and stacked them on top of each other, like from nose to nose, it's about that long inside that tire. Got the little sprocket thing at the bottom and everything. Bro, we looked at, and we just stopped, like straight deer in headlights, looking down at that big ass munition down there. And like, I'm just waiting for it to blow. Like, I couldn't move. I'm like, it's about to blow up. Like, in my mind, and it's crazy because, like when you watch like movies like Saving Private Ryan or Band of Brothers, that they're having these big scenes and everything's moving so slow. Hey, bro, Tom Hanks a bad motherfucker, because that's exactly how that shit is, dog. I looked down at that bomb, I just closed my eyes, I grit my teeth, and I'm just waiting for it to blow up. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my mind, I'm visualizing some Iraqi off in the distance with one of those, how Wile E. Coyote would have the little dynamite things to try to catch the road runner. He would press down. I'm picturing the guy over there. I was like, there's got to be a guy in the distance just doing that. But unbeknownst to me, they were just testing us because, we're new into this sector. And I tell you what, those insurgents are smart. They knew this too. So all they were doing was just testing us to see how we would react to a easily placed improvised explosive device. It was literally just a test. Just a test. But bro, I swore I was gonna be blown to pieces. I thought it was gonna be trapped confetti all over Iraq. So it doesn't blow, man. I get back to the truck. I thank Jesus. 2 weeks later, we're going down Route Michigan. We're riding down Route Michigan. Now, Route Michigan is like one of the main highways in Iraq. Like, If you want to get to the airport in Iraq, you want to get anywhere. This is the main interstate. There's routes towards Route Tampa. Tampa's the main strip. But Michigan, for the day-to-day Iraqi people, that's their main road. So we're riding down Michigan. I'm in the gunner's hatch now because, Big Sarge gave me some love, man. My platoon sergeant, he saw me. He saw I was scared, but I still handled my business. I went and checked that tire, So I pretty much got promoted without the pay, extra work without the pay, the Army way. So I get promoted to a gunner seat. So now I'm gunning in a Humvee. I'm in the gunner's hatch. I'm on top of the world, bro. I got my 240 Bravo. I got my saw. I told her again, I'm a big guy. I'm on my weights. So of course, I'm the guy that totes the big guns. The big black guy toting the gun. So I got my saw up there. I got my 240 Bravo mounted. I got my M9 on my hip. And I'm taking random M4s from any Joes who I know not doing any work at all. Hey, man, let me get that M4. I want that up there, too, because I would use my M4 for, like, warning shots, anything, just pop off in traffic just to clear the scene, because I want to keep my main gun pristine, I only want to pull a Big Daddy out for when shit get funky. So we riding down Route Michigan, bro. I'm in the gunner's hatch, but there's like a, I don't want to say military-aged men because I kind of don't like that. To me, they were kids. You know what I'm saying? They might have been high school age. You know what I'm saying? But you can tell they were up to something as we're riding down the street. Now, at this time, our mission on Route Michigan was to draw contact. Think about that, bro. You're leaving the gate every day, looking, hoping, like your job is for the enemy to fight you. Our job was to keep the enemy fighting us on Route Michigan so Uncle Sam can move all his logistical nodes up and down MSR Tampa. So, have the jihadists fighting us on Michigan, letting all the people travel on Route Tampa. This is like a little bit after Jessica Lynch, bro. If that makes any sense to y'all. So we riding down Route Michigan. I'm looking at these kids. I'm looking at them, but I'm like, I'm still kind of green, I'm still kind of green. I'm still thinking, let's win the hearts and minds, So I'm waving at the kids and shit. I used to buy I'd go to the PX before we ship out, and I would buy like tons of candy, and I would be throwing candy out to kids and stuff. Because at this time, I'm like 18, 19. No, Caleb, don't retract it. I seen it. But, so, I'm throwing the candy around the kids and shit. And I noticed I throw these kids some candy, but nobody tries to catch the candy. You know what I'm saying? So that right there made my spidey sense tingle just a smidge, But anyway, we circle a block. We're just going up and down Michigan, waiting to get shot at. Another day at the office. So it's like about the 4th or 5th time we passing these kids again. Almost at the end of my shift, too, bro. We're about to make another couple runs. A nice, good day. A nice, boring day in the suck, But now, I can tell the posture is different in those kids. Man, we get about, I want to say maybe 50 yards away from them in our Humvee. I'm in the last truck, because, again, I'm with the platoon sergeant. And the way we had our situation set up, we'd break our trucks off into sections. So within our squad, there's 4 Humvees. You got 1 truck, 2 truck, 3 truck, 4 truck. So I'm in that last truck in the back. So I'm facing the rear of the way we're patrolling. So if we're traveling at 12 o'clock, my gun is pointed at 6. You know what I'm saying? So when you're that rear truck, you're in the 4-dimensional battle space. It's not like the other guys, they got one section they're scanning the trucks ahead of me. But I gotta watch the front of my truck. I gotta watch the back of my truck, which is the front of me. And I got all this around. Well, what's happening, Shaggy? What's up, bruh? So, I'm in the back truck, but I got my eyes on these kids now. And all of a sudden, I see like 6 or 7 of them taking off, running away, like away from our trucks, like off to the right. But there's 2 of them still standing there. Man, one of these kids come from up under his shirt. It looks like it looks like a Red Bull can. You know, and that, again, everything's moving slow. I'm talking super slow. Like milliseconds are passing by, bro, as this is happening. But he pulls it out. He lifts it. You know how poke, what's my man's name? Al Bundy. You know how he would do the poke high little thing after every, 4 touchdowns, 1 game. That little pose you would make, the little football throw pose. That's exactly what that kid did. Like, he did like a little pose like that. And I looked at him, I was like, is he about to throw me a Red Bull? But I was like, where would he even buy a Red Bull in Iraq, you know? So he ups it, and he pump faked it. And bro, I'm standing in the gunner's hatch. I went straight whack-a-mole when he pump faked it. Like, I stooped down in the truck like, oh. Worst mistake of my life, bro. Worst mistake of my life. Like, the old trained, hardened Sarge, I would have smoked him on the spot. You know what I'm saying? Knowing what I know now. But bro, so as I'm coming up after I ducked, bro, he sold that pump fake, man. In another life, this kid could have been playing quarterback somewhere, man. He sold the hell out of that pump fake. I dropped down. As I'm coming back up, I just see that little Red Bull can looking thing coming at me. It's just coming right at me, bro. Now, unbeknownst to me, what he threw back in World War II, like, let's say if you were a sniper in World War II and you're sitting in a tree, like, Germany was real good at putting those guys in those trees, putting their best snipers in the trees to eliminate the Allied forces as they pushed into Europe, pushed into France, the market and all that stuff, market garden. So we came up with the idea to come up with these grenades that you can drop from the plane with like little parachutes on them, and they would blow out the tops of the trees, blow the treetops out. So that's what he threw at me. He had an old World War II parachute type of grenade. So as he throws it, I'm looking at it coming to me. Again, it's so slow, but in the fog of war, you think you moving fast, but you ain't moving, bro. That thing's coming, bro. It blows up right in my face, dog. I'm talking like maybe 3 feet from my face, bro. Luckily, I always wear my goggles. I always got my PPE on and whatnot, man. But blows up literally in my face, bro. I wake up 2 days later in the green zone. I got a script of Loratabs and some other type of little painkiller. I don't know where it came from. I just woke up and I had that. I wasn't hooked up to no machines or nothing. I'm just literally walking in the green zone, bro. Straight, what's homie name? Johnny Depp, dazed and confused, high off Loratabs. Because, in the green zone, it's the green zone. Like, there's beer, there's Chinese food. It's straight Matt Damon out there. You know what I'm saying? It's the SEALs and stuff with special forces with their khaki pants. It's you wouldn't even think, if you were in the green zone, you wouldn't even think you're in Iraq. That was wild. There's one time, I think I posted this picture a lot. We had a guy, again, I'm in the gunner's hatch. This is why your boy Big Trap don't have a job, 100% disabled. It's nighttime, we're in blackout. You know what I'm saying? So we're NVGs, NAS, night vision, no lights on the Humvees. It's probably 2, 3 in the morning, because that's when they need me a text at stand 2, So we're perusing, just making sure guys ain't trying to find somewhere to stash some anti-tank mines or whatnot. We had got some intel about some cell that's been maneuvering, moving weapons caches, doing stuff like that. So we're trying to get these guys, It's late at night. Now in Iraq, we have this big blimp in the army. Like, how for a football game, you have the Goodyear blimp? Well, we have what's called the J-Lens, where pretty much, being a scout, I could tap into that J-Lens and see whatever it sees. So if I want to see such a grid at such a location, I type that in. That J-Lens puts that camera. I mean, I could Bruh. I mean, I don't care. I'm out now, so, bro, I would get a block of hash, and I would just sit down and smoke, and I would just scan all of Iraq from the jailings, you know? I'm seeing guys do things with certain animals that they should not be doing. I'm seeing all type of stuff, you know? So on the jailings one day, my buddy, they see some guys that's digging holes out there, you know what I'm saying? In certain areas where we like to rally up at, you know, just take a chill off the patrolling, but they like to put anti-tank mines in those areas, you know? So, bro, we get the call like, hey, man, you know, we got three to four, 5 guys, military age males. They have shovels, they have tools and stuff. So it's like, oh snap, it's on, you know. So we gunning it. We trying to get to them, bro. We in blackout, no lights. I got my nods on, but it's a dusty trail. It's an arduous road. It's a boom, 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 boom. I'm just bumping and bumping back there. And if you ever talk to anybody who's been in a gunner's hatch, that's the worst feeling. The roll to hit a bumpy trail while you're in that gunner's hatch. Cause bro, I'm a heavy set guy. Like back then, I was probably about 225. I'm stacked. You know what I'm saying? I'm diced to the socks. I'm a house. You know what I'm saying? I got my vest on, bro. So with my weight, I'm getting slammed all around that gunner's hatch. Just boom, boom, bang, 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 and we're gunning after these guys, bro. Unbeknownst to my driver, and to this day, bro, my driver Clement, bro, he gets so emotional every time he sees me because he really thought he killed me, man. Bro, we're gunning it. We hit there's a big, I don't know if it was a cut tree stump or what that he hit while he was driving. He hit it with that front wheel on the passenger side. Entire Humvee flips, bro. Yeah, in the turret, correction. I'm in the turret, bro. Like I'm the gunner up top. We hit that stump, bro. Entire Humvee flips. I'm talking like bam. Like wheels up, turtle shell style. To this day, I still have I still don't understand or even know how I was not crushed. Like the Humvee flips, and the last thing I remember was saying, oh, there they go right there. That's the last thing I remember from that day. Is me saying, there they go. I saw the little flickers in my nods, in my night vision. I'm like, there they go right there. That's the last thing I remember hearing. And then, oh shit. This is the last thing I remember hearing. Bro, they say they pulled me out that gunner's hatch. I was just giggling uncontrollably. I kept laughing. I don't remember any of that part. Like, I don't remember laughing. I don't remember them pulling me out of the truck. I don't remember any of that. This is so long ago. I was in the gunner's hatch. And this is why I remember the bumping and the banging. You remember those CD players with the anti-shock? Like, I spent good money on it because I wanted a good CD player that was not going to be, you know, messing up skipping while I'm on patrol. Because, I mean, you guys watch my channel. I like my rap music, you know. I love music, bro. I love music and I love mob TV shows, you know, and army movies, military films. So I got to have my music when I'm in that gunner's hatch because it just keeps me in my zone, you know. And the last thing I remember saying was like, bro, get my Tupac CDs. Like, you better not broke my fucking Tupac CDs. So, bro, I think I have a picture from that day too, man. Somebody took a picture of me, because while we were waiting on the Casovac, they just sat me on like the back of the truck, and we just waited on the Casovac, you know. And the reason why I say I count my blessings, dog, because that same day we lost 2 guys in that same area. Their Humvees flipped as well. But the only thing that was different is they crashed into an actual ravine. I just so happened, my truck happened to flip where it was landed. Like where it was just all, you know, just soft mud and land. But those guys, they got into the ravine, and it's cold. It was cold as hell that night. You know what I'm saying? So the ravine isn't what killed them. They wind up dying from hypothermia in the Black Hawk on the way back to base from just being soaking wet from the ravine. Crazy, bro. We lost two privates that day. So So that's why, bro, like, that's why like when people are like, man, you're an easygoing guy, you're a positive guy, you're a sunshine pumper, bruh. God been so good to me. Oh, yes, sir, man. Rest in peace, Obaji. Rest in peace, Camo. Good dudes, bro. And you know what's crazy? And that's why I'm not even gonna get political. But like those two guys, one Obaji, he was from Africa. Camo, he was from, I don't want to be wrong, but he was like, you know, that Pacific Asian. He was Asian for sure, like maybe Vietnamese or something like that. I swear I'm not being disrespectful as I say it, but they were literally serving to gain their citizenship, bro. And I think about that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm out here in San Antonio, so I see the migrate. We deal with that here in San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? Oh, facts, Nate. I gotta have that pock when I go out the gate, bro. I gotta have that pock in the Humvee to set the tone. But man, I think about those guys a lot, man. I think all in all, we lost like 22 guys that first deployment. But we were going hard, bro. We were running surge operations. Like we were there for the first ever democratic vote in Iraq. I don't know if you guys might not be old enough to remember that. You know, that the purple finger, you had to vote with a finger out there in Iraq. So they're blowing up voting stations. Man, I remember one day we went out there with special forces to cover them. That's the thing, bro. When you're a scout, bro, you're the Army's bitch. Like, they're gonna call you if anybody needs some extra bodies. You're gonna be those extra bodies for whatever it may be. There might be a sniper team that needs some spotters. Special forces might be going to get a high target. They might need you to provide security. Whatever the Army needs, they calling you first. Our motto used to be, send me, I will go. Because they calling us. So, you know, damn, bro, my memory has been tripping lately. What was I talking about just now? Oh, yeah, so, you know, they're blowing up polling stations. So, man, one day, we were at this police department rally in Iraq. Like, it's a recruitment day. Like, we're trying to get, like, so guys are signing up, you know, trying to get a job as a police officer. So we get there. Bro. Like, literally, we left for something. Something happened where we had to leave. So, you know, we leave. There's the Iraqi police there. There's the makeshift General Petraeus Iraqi army there at the time. Because sometimes we'd have to get missions where we'd go to the Iraqi army station and train them. You want to talk about scary, bro. It would be like probably like 5 American soldiers on a newly formed Iraqi army base. And come on, man. We know they're not really vetting these guys that's signing up saying they want to be in the newly formed Iraqi army. So it's like, man, it's only 5 of us. And there's like 200 Iraqis on this compound with us. If they decide to turn up and say debt to America, that's our ass. So, you know, we leave the police station. You know, we're going to come back, but we leave. So we leave to go check. I forgot what we went to check out, man. Might have been a traffic control point. Something might have been going down. I don't remember. Bro, we weren't gone 5 minutes. We get called on the radio. V-bid at the police station. V-bid. V-bid is vehicle-borne IED, a.k.a. car bomb. Bro, when I tell you they drove a van into that police station and detonated it, oh, my God, bro. It was like pulled pork all over the road when we got there, dog. I'm talking just limbs upon limbs upon limbs, dog. And I've always had a flair. I always wanted to be some type of, I guess in 2024 you call it content creation or whatever. So I was the type of guy that was always videotaping everything. Like I was chronologizing everything. Like there's things if somebody ever got my hard drives, bruh, you could make a scary movie off that shit. So, bruh, again, I'm in the gunner's hatch, and I look at one of my sergeants. I'm like, hey, Big Sarge, And it's crazy that we laugh at these type of things, but bro, when you young and you in a war zone, your level of your dark humor meter is turned all the way up. And bro, if you never smelled burning flesh, you might not understand it. But bro, I turned the sergeant, I ain't gonna say his name, I turned to Big Sarge, and he's like, I'm like, so Big Sarge, how you feel about this? Just another day in Iraq? Bro, he looks at me cold-faced, bro. He just looks at me. You just gotta be here to smell it, bro. I'll tell you the worst day, though. The worst day I ever had, this by far, I would say the worst and best day, all in the same time, dog. In the army, when you're deployed, there's this newspaper you get. Like they'll have them at the chow hall, at the gym. It's called the Stars and Stripes. It's where you get, you get your daily news. It might be 2 days late by the time you're reading it, but whatever. So, did we get a star? They get this Stars and Stripes reporter to come ride with us. You know what I'm saying? So he's in the back seat riding with us. This aggravating reporter sucking up the AC while I'm in the gunner's hatch just dying. You know what I'm saying? Just 118 degrees of pure Middle East heat just raining down on my black ass. You know what I'm saying? So I'm agitated as all outdoors. Because, when nobody's in the back seat, I could play it slick, slide my sexy ass on down, suck up some AC, get back in my gunner's hatch every now and then. But now since we got a rider with us, I'm beheld to the gunner's hatch the entire patrol. So I'm already pissed. And he wants to talk and ask questions. Bro, I'm trying to jam my POC and suppress any enemy that tries to run up on me. I'm not here for your story. You know what I'm saying? You here for a few days. I'm here. This is, matter of fact, that deployment was 18-month deployment. This is around the time with stop loss to where even if your contract ended, O.W. Bush was going to extend you anyway. So there's no going home. So I'm already pissed, So we're riding with this guy, and we used to play the punch buggy game. When you see the little Beetle cars, if you see it first, you get to punch the person in the Humvee, So we got chewed out for this too later on, and during the deployment, I almost got demoted for playing punch buggy while on patrol. So we're riding around in a punch buggy. He's riding his store. We're doing our thing. We're at a Snap TCP. Snap TCP, hasty TCP is just a improvised traffic stop. So a control point. So we'll get out, put some concertina wire down, cones down, slow down the threat of traffic, and we're pretty much just checking cars, make sure they're not transporting contraband, weapons, ammo. Now your boy Big Trap, if I catch you riding around and you got that whiskey in your car, your boy Big Trap is gonna have to commandeer so me and my boys can get back and sip some hooch. Hey, it's haram anyway in your religion, so you shouldn't be drinking it. I'm doing you a favor, brother. So we're doing our snap control points. My guys out there checking cars. I got security. I'm on the Humvee. So all that goes by smooth, no problems. We all load up in the Humvee. Now, if you ever seen those Humvees in Iraq, or a tank in Iraq, or Bradley, whatever, they would have a sign on the back that would say, it might say danger, stay back 100 feet. It would say something like that, But for some reason, we all loaded, so we all load up everybody loads back up in the Humvees. We're pushing out, probably go set up another TCP somewhere else. But for some reason, like in Iraq, their taxis are orange and white, But the enemy is smart. We had recently got some intel on the BOLO list, be on the lookout for insurgents using taxis as car bombs, or they were using those to transport insurgents from place to place or whatnot, because they knew that we knew that the orange and white cars were taxis, and 9 times out of 10, those taxi drivers are getting some good old American tax dollars as well to keep the tax business going. So they know we showing favor toward the taxi drivers, So, everybody gets in, we're loading up. But I see this taxi coming, bro. He is humming down the road toward us. And I'm like, Sergeant Morris. He's like, yo, what's up? I was like, bro, I got a taxi coming and he coming hard, bro. He's like, use your judgment, son. I'm like, great. I'm fucking 19. You want me to use my judgment with these armor-piercing rounds I got up here? So, but that's why, bro, God is so good, bro. The grace, the mercy. I always use him when it comes down to making decisions, I mean, that car is coming, bro. He's just flying down the road toward us. So I let off one warning shot. Bang, I hit the headlight out of the vehicle. But he's still coming forward, dog. He probably wasn't going that fast, but to me, it felt like he was fucking gunning toward us, in my opinion. So I hit the headlight. Bang. I hit his tire. Pow, tire pops. But he's still flying toward us. I take I got an ACOG on this M4, so I'm not missing nothing. You know what I'm saying? ACOG is my favorite sight on any weapon. And I got that thing zeroed down to a T. So when I want to hit your headlight, I'm hitting your headlight. I want to hit your tire, I'm hitting your tire. I'm surgical at this point. You know what I'm saying? I'm no Mark Luttrell or nobody. But I'm surgical, bro. So he's coming down, and bro, I'm hearing the brakes. I'm hearing him hitting the brakes, but he's like, bro, he's damn near adjacent to you. We're parallel. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I take that M4, I dump my entire mag into the ceiling of that taxi. I'm talking, I'm like, I'm leaning down over it. Like like I'm damn near stabbing my M4 into the hood, into the roof of that car. I'm just full mag, dog. Bro, Sergeant Morris, my platoon sergeant, everybody, they get out the vehicle. They rip the doors open on the guy. Taxi driver, he falls out. Not a round touched him. Bro, the back seat opens. 5 kids come falling out of that car with their mom in the full all black beekeeper suit, bro. Screaming their ass off. Bruh. Out of a full 30 round mag, well, let's say 27 rounds, because I shot a couple trying to disable the vehicle. Out of that full mag, bro, not one person in that vehicle was touched. I put this on my kids. Not one person in that cab was touched. Bro, if I would have killed one of those kids, man. Bruh. Man, bro. Bro, the feeling I felt, man. And and the crazy thing is, I had a sergeant walks, we had to do reports on it and whatnot. So, we go, JAG comes in. So I'm oh my God, I'm in the dumps, bro. Like, my morale is shot after that. Like, I'm at the point where I don't even want to be. My time has already been extended. I should already be out of the country. And I literally almost killed 5 kids and their mom. I just shot at kids in a car riding with their mom, And I mean, I'm raining down. Bro, I was raining down pure hate and discontent with that M4, bro. Bro. So, JAG comes in, they do their 15-6 investigation. Everybody writes their reports. I'm clear as all could be. Bro, that JAG officer looked at me. He's like, man, bro, I don't know why you're so hard on yourself. Everything would have been clean. You'd have been good to go. You did everything right. I was like, bro, I don't care what the letter of the law is. My soul wouldn't have been able to deal with that, bruh. Gotta find a way to keep your mind level when you're in hell on earth. And stay a positive person when things get dark. Oh, that's true, Echo, bro. That's true, man. That's true, bro. That's true, bro. Oh, I'm trying to find that article, bro, because this is the crazy thing in the police article, in the Stars and Stripes article. I gotta find it. I know Michael Jackson is on the cover of it. I want to say this is around the time, I think Alex Smith was the top draft pick. I think he was the top draft pick around that time. It was around that time right there. So, bro, I'm like, you fuckers gotta be crying at freaking midnight. Shake back trap. All right. So, the crazy thing is, so the next day we go, oh man, bro. Oh, that's what it's all about, man. I tell you what, Echo, I froze up multiple times, dog. If anybody tells you that there's some hard charger and they're never scared, they full of shit. Totally full of it, dog. I was scared every time I went outside the wire, big dog. Every time I slapped that magazine in and tapped that forward assist. Oh, yo, you want to get spicy, Kayla. All right, how many of us are in here? 10 of us? All right, keep this between us. This is between us. I don't really like that guy, to be honest with you. We might be from the same cloth, but different fabric. If you know, yep, 2005, bro. Is around it. Might be 2004-ish, but 2004, 2000, into 2004, early 2000, it was around that time right there, though, bro. Because I remember seeing him on the paper as a #1 pick, and I was like, Alex Smith went #1? Sheesh. I remember that back then. I always remember that when I was leaving from the JAG office. I was like, Alex Smith's #1? But I don't, like, everybody gets a chance to go to the sock hop. You know what I'm saying? We all get the invite to the party. But that don't mean we all dance. You know what I'm saying? So, and I never knock any guy that serves. I'm not disrespectful on that note. I'm the type of guy, like, it's like gangsters on the street. Like, if you were a real gangster, like if you was really in them streets, you don't glorify it. You know what I'm saying? You know you were being a detriment to your society. You know you were a detriment to not only yourself, but to the people that look just like you when you in them streets. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing, at least for me and guys like me. And I'm not speaking for everyone, but you just know. Like, if you've been there, done that, and got the t-shirt, you just know the difference, if that makes sense. And I don't dislike him because of that. I just dislike his, man, y'all really about to make me go off, but fuck it, it's 1 a.m. I just don't like his wimpy mentality at times, bro. Like, he had a poster, and now don't get me wrong, I've watched him for years, so I respect his grind, I respect his fandom, I respect that he served, I respect all of that. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for guys like him, I probably would never thought to even do YouTube, you know? But when he made that post last week, he had a video last week where he said, it was like getting ready to watch OU lose to Ole Miss or get beat down, whatever that title was he made. And I'm just like, you fucking pogue. Now, in the Army, pretty much the Marines too, you got soldiers and then you got pogues. The pogues are personnel other than grunts. That are, as the old guys would say, they're the guys that's in the rear with the gear. You know what I'm saying? You're not really, you there, but you ain't really out there. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. It's just different. It's just different, bro. And we look at things differently. We assess things differently. There's a, and hey, I think he was a combo guy. Like, and there's nothing more important on the battlefield for a scout than combo. So I respect the hell out of those combo guys. You know what I'm saying? But it just, our experiences, what is it? Experiences may vary. And they vary, bro. They vary. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, exactly. Exactly, bro. So I'm glad you said that, corrections, because I don't want people thinking I'm just, oh, on a bashing thing, or I don't like him as far as that. It's just, it's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Now, they're still my brothers. I lay it on the line for them any day of the week, you know? But it's just different. His nights were way different than my nights. I can assure you that. And I'm not gloating. I don't glorify it. I don't, you know what I'm saying? But there's a level of investment. And I take that same approach with every kid in that locker room, with every parent. He said, like, my style's a little different, you know? I get to know these kids before they get to OU. I get to know these kids while they're on the recruitment trail. Like, there's things I could tell you guys about the recruitment trail that will blow your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, take Philip Sexton. I hope he wouldn't, you know, I hope he don't mind me saying this, but he'll tell you. He'll tell you, bro. It's different behind the scenes. And one thing about your boy Big Trap, that's why I say things like, if I tell you it's Easter, color your eggs, because if I'm saying it, it's coming from a real place, from a real person. I'm not just putting my emotional thought on it, but I'm a fan just like all of us. I'm a fan just like Corrections, fan just like Jimmy. Jimmy, you one of the best guys, but you are so supportive to every OU channel. And that's how I try to be as well, bro. That's why I'm always in like the Sooner Sirs chats. If you're going live, there's some OU channels that have like 2-3 people on their video. But guess what? Your boy Big Trap gonna be in there. I'm gonna give you a boomer. I'm gonna salute you, because I get the YouTube grind, you know. Yes, loser mentality, bro. As bad as we have looked this year, I will never say we're going into battle to lose. I don't care. I'm not built like that. I'm not wired like that. I don't care if we were playing Georgia tonight. I'm rolling with the Crimson and Cream, bro. Master Sergeant of Marine Corps. Ooh, Master Guns. Another brother that I was in. Ooh, yeah. Another brother who was. That's fire, Corrections. That's fire, man. Oh, pardon me. Pardon me. But yeah, man, I just don't like that loser mentality, bro. I would never disrespect those guys who are going into battle Saturday after Saturday, putting in all that work. Because if you think we're disappointed, bro, they're just as disappointed, man. You think Danny Stutzman wanted to be sitting there at 4-4? Of course not. He didn't come back for this guy could be making millions right now. At worst, and I'm talking at worst, he's a second round pick. At worst. And he's laying it on the line. I could never disrespect that. Exactly. We could be Florida, Vinny. Man, Florida State's just bad, bro. Bobby Bowden just rolling in his grave right now. I can't, Corrections. I can't, bro. I'm not like that, you know? And that really rubbed me the wrong way, bro. That rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. You know, and I'm not on a hate train about the guy or nothing like that, but bro, that really ticked me off, man. That's why if you see that, I forgot what video I did recently, where it's like, you think you're like me? You're nothing like me. And it's like, what do you got with all those, where'd you get those medals on your jacket for? He's like, typing. That was a subliminal shot. It was a slight subliminal shot. That's it, bro. I'm telling you, bro, we could be playing the 85 Bears tonight. I'm rolling with my Sooners, man. That's just how I'm built, bro. As Chris Berman would say, that's why they play the game. And I don't care what anybody says. You can't tell me that we didn't have a chance to win that game. We had our chances, bro. Ole Miss was who we thought they were. Tell you what, I'll tell you one thing I have been hearing. Old Beamer has been doing a little feeling out. Been checking the temperature around Norman, if you know what I mean. I'll just leave it at that. Oh yeah, James. That's all I care about this week. I probably won't even watch. Oh, I mean, I'm lying. I'm going to watch the first half, but I'm not going to pay too much attention to the first half. We better blow them out early. I want to see these young guys on the line. I want to see Isaiah Autry get some work. I want to see EPL. It's time to see what we got, bro. Oh, Vinny, blasphemy. Blasphemy, Vinny. Now, don't get me wrong, bro. I'm probably one of the few Sooners, as far as this YouTube thing or Twitter or whatnot. You never really catch me bashing Lincoln too much. Because like I said earlier, bro, he didn't have to take that time out to teach me the air raid as a young buck. So I don't bash him as much as most, you know what I'm saying? I don't really do the Tebow stuff. Because I can't disrespect Mike Leach like I can't like the same way I'm saying about, you know, that guy. I can't disrespect a brother to help me, you know? Exactly, man. Exactly, bro. It's just a daily thing, bro. But I tell you what, you guys help me, bro. I've said it a lot of times, bro. Like, the main reason I started the channel, bro, I was just looking for something to do because Uncle Sam had me in like purgatory. It's like I had too many head injuries. I've been shot in the arm. So it was just like they were trying to find a way to pretty much usher me out. You know what I'm saying? But luckily, I was a good soldier, bro. Like, again, not tooting my horn, but anybody who served with me, they'll let you, they'll be like, man, he's all in. You know, he's all in, bro. So I always got a lot of love from the higher ups. I always had great sergeant majors. I always had great first sergeants. And I made great connections. Like, I don't know if you guys know General Honore. He pops up a lot of times on CNN and whatnot. That's a good friend of mine, a great mentor. We vary on our political views at times, but a great man, bro, a great leader. He really molded me as a soldier and helped me out a lot, man. I go to a lot of cities. Like if I'm traveling somewhere and I'm like, hey man, I'm going to such and such city, he'll recommend a hotel. I get to the hotel, I don't even have to pay. Like, I've been so blessed from this, just from the uniform itself, bro. But like, that's why I started the channel, bro. Like, I was just lost. I was like, do I want to go? Because I was in such limbo because it was screwing me with the coaching. Because it's like, okay, I want to coach, but now I'm getting transferred to another unit. I want to coach here, but I might get transferred somewhere. So I was always getting pulled, and luckily, my higher ups, they noticed that, and they knew that, and they knew I had an affinity for the game. They knew I'm not trying to sham or get away from nothing. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I've done it all. You know what I'm saying? So they gave me a lot of leeway my last couple years because they knew I wasn't going to get deployed anymore. I was non-deployable. So I was pretty much just a trainer at the time, you know. You come see me, you got a soldier that needs to get right, send him on over to Big Sarge. Give me 2-3 weeks with him. He'll come back a brand new man. So I got a lot of love from my higher ups, and they let me do a lot of things that the average soldier would never get away with. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much how I wound up in San Antonio. A lot of medical stuff is here at Fort Sam Houston, so I had to do a lot of like brain tests and stuff like that. Dr. What's that guy name, man? He used to come on CNN a lot too. Sanjay, whatever his name was. He did I did work with him back in the day. So I've been blessed, bro. I've been blessed, man. But yeah, as far as Maine, I'm just not, I mean, because am I supposed to get excited when we pound them to submission Saturday? You know? I just hope we finish strong, bro. We just have to finish strong, get some good momentum. Just got to get bowl eligible. Oh. But I think we'll be all right, man. I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be good, bro. But I tell you what, Venables, you got to get the results, man. You got to get the results. It's only so long. It's only so many speeches. It's only so much rah-rah you can pump out there. Because I tell you what, he gave a great pregame speech before Ole Miss. That's why those boys came out fired up. The only thing that, obviously, the protection up front. But Joe did good, man. He did good for day one on the job. Who do I want as the next OC? The right man for the job, Jimmy. I'm not the type of guy that will sit there and say, oh, I want this guy from UNLV. Oh, I want Vanderbilt's guy. I want this guy. I just want the right guy, bro. I just want the right guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but my main thing is, we're just not coaching guys up. Like, it's small things. Like, we can get Andy Reid to come out there and run the offense. If we're not going to stay engaged while we're blocking, it don't make no sense. It won't matter. We can get Steve Spurrier to come out there and run the offense, and we ain't blocking. It don't matter. We can have 6 back there slinging it for us. We can't block. It don't matter, man. And I'm not on the Bill Bedenbaugh get him out of here train just yet. But Bill, bro, you got to coach it up, man. It's a results-based business. Now, you have cachet, you got clout, you got the resume. But, bro, there's got to be some development. And, bro, you know what grinds my gears about us? Way back in the spring, bro, even last season, I was talking about the continuity on or the lack thereof of continuity on the offensive line, especially in the SEC. But I'm telling you, bro, if you go back and just watch any game from this year, bro, and you look at our play up front, we are the worst blocking team I have seen in a long time, bro. In a long time. I don't know, Echo, because there's so much nuances to the position of offensive line. You know, hand placement, knowing when to jab, knowing when to reach, the communication. But, bro, we don't stay engaged in blocks. Like, we just, bro, even our receivers, just Just close your eyes and think about every time we throw those little tunnel screens to Bauer Shop, to Sharp. We throw those screens to Sharp, and it's a loss of yardage literally every time we throw that shit. So it's not only the offensive line that's not blocking, our receivers ain't even blocking for each other. It's like we get hands on the guy, we let him go. On the offensive line, guys run a stunt little TNT twist or something, we let them come right across our face. We're not communicating pre-snap. And that's where I look at beating bull and I say, brother, it's either you're coaching it or you're allowing it. Because we're going into week 9 and we're now again talking about a different rotation at the offensive line position for the group. That dog ain't gonna hunt, bro. You can get by with that shit in the Big 12, bro. Ain't no Iowa States on this schedule. It's murderer's row, week in, week out. And it's as if this is a surprise. It's as if the schedule came out and we just realized, oh, we're playing the SEC this year? We knew this was coming. We knew the type of athletes we would have to block. But that's why, bro, Seth, if anything does become BV's undoing, it's going to be Seth. Seth was a horrible hire, bro. Technique and awareness. Yeah, our technique is so bad, bro. The tackle position, bruh, the footwork that we have at the tackle position, it's putrid. Like, it's not even bad. It's putrid, bruh. It's putrid, bro. 10 sacks. We lead the nation in sacks allowed. We have the least explosive offense in all of football. I'm talking not even just in all of football, bro. We have the least explosive. I think the only school last time I checked we were above was Kennesaw State. And I think they passed us last week when they played Liberty. We get no splash plays, dog. And I get it. We want to jump down Arnold's neck. He's made mistakes. But he's a young quarterback. He's going to make mistakes. I expect that. Shit, Dylan Gabriel made mistakes, and he's damn near a Heisman frontrunner right now. But, man, you got to... It's like, man, I want you to take big shots. But it's hard to take big shots downfield. You can't stretch the field when we can't block a damn soul. Yes, Beatenbow should be teaching technique. That's how these guys get to the league. Great technique. Yeah, it's bad, Jimmy. What up, Sooner in Texas, baby? Oh, you know it, man. When that PTSD kicks in, from now on, I'm either playing Madden or jumping live, man. But, bro, as much as we want to harp on the offensive line, I mean, that's a known. We know the offensive line is bad. But, hey, bro, they were run blocking their ass off Saturday, at least for the first half. Most of the game, the run blocking, I'd give it a B+. I'd give it a B+. You see, Echo, the thing about when you're a good player or even a great player, they're never good at coaching. That's where I think DeMarco is struggling at right now, bro. We haven't had consistency at the running back position since Kennedy decided to take it to the Eagles, bro. Since that last Alamo Bowl when Kennedy Brooks played, we have not had consistency at the running back position. I still don't understand last year why we kept trotting Marcus Major out there. No disrespect, I love you, bro. But I don't understand why we kept trotting him out there last year. And now, look at Wisconsin. Look at Tyree Walker. Tyree Walker's a top 5 back in the nation right now. Hands down. Hands down, man. Hands down. So somewhere along the line, bro, there's got to be some type of seismic shift we got to make. And I know it. And I think my boy Pastor Mike on the Sooner Legends podcast, I think he was saying, he was like, I know it's not going to be a joyous thing to say. It won't be well received, but we gotta start looking at DeMarco, bro. Exactly, Echo. I mean, Jimmy could teach me all he wants. I'm not gonna be. He ain't gonna make me Dimebag Darrell. You know what I'm saying? Zach Wild. I'm just not gonna become that. Look at Michael Jordan. He can't build a basketball team to save his life. Magic Johnson. He couldn't coach basketball. Larry Bird. He struggled as a basketball coach. Most of your great coaches, bro, were not great players, because great players, they rely on their greatness. The average player, he knows he has to use a little more mind, a little more fiber. He's got to dig up a little more willpower. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what DeMarco is struggling with. Because for him, shit, man, it was easy money toting that lumber, man. But when I look at Javante Barnes, bro, he's tough. He's as tough as a $2 steak. I mean, skin like Corinthian leather, bro. He's a machine. But, bro, a lot of those runs he has, exactly, didn't play. Didn't play, man. Didn't play. I mean, but, you played, but you weren't a stud. You know what I'm saying? Like, even Josh. Josh was good. I'm not even mad if you say borderline great. You know what I'm saying? So exactly, Jimmy. Bro, if you look at a lot of those runs, Barnes might get 4, 5, 6 yards. Bro, if he just sticks his foot in the ground and make one more cut, he hits his head on the goalpost. But he literally runs into defenders, bro. So instead of getting that 5-yard gain, he could have got 12 or took it to the house. Jackson Arnold, I love the way he moves. I think he runs a little too much, but I get having cold feet back there when the offensive line is just paper mache in front of you. But like when he slides, like he has one of the worst slides in all of football, bro. He'll take a 7-yard run and his slide will make it a 4-yard gain just from his body posture, knee and ball down placement. What up, Big Mike? What are you doing up this time of night, Big Mike? What are you doing, brother? What are you doing up this time of night, my man? What are you doing up, my man? Yeah, we running night ops tonight, Pastor Mike. Running those night ops, man. That's why I love you, Mike, man. You know you motivated me to go live tonight, man. I was just talking about DeMarco Murray, Mike. Have you forgotten about JUCO? Oh, man, I feel so sorry for kids in JUCO. Man, I got a kid I train right now, man, a trap lead. He's at, what's the name of that last chance U school? Indy, Dream U. He's out. I know that's crazy. I'm suing in Texas. I thought I was gonna be talking to like one guy tonight. That's why I rock with y'all, man. That's why I appreciate y'all, bro. You guys have no idea the level of therapeutic help you guys give a brother, man. Yeah, I got a kid at JUCO right now at Dream U, man, who's just, when I tell you he's a stud, bro. But there's nowhere to go. The portal is so packed, man. And it's like nobody wants to go into JUCO no more. But I agree, Mike, we should, man. We need to look into that, man. We definitely need to look into it, bro. I wonder whatever happened to that receiver, man. I think it's from Alabama. What was his name? he had someone was up with his grades, and he had to bust back down to JUCO. Let's check up on him. Oh, you know I have Echo. Oh, you know I'm working the back channels, bro. I'm trying to get him a look somewhere, man. I'm trying to get a look somewhere. I'll tell you another kid I've been working on. One of the first kids I ever trained. His name's Jakeem Stewart. I think he is visiting. Last time I talked to him, he went to the Ohio State-Oregon game. I think he's visiting LSU this weekend. I think it's LSU he's going to this weekend. He was the #1 kid in 2026, but he just reclassed to 2025. Defensive end. The guy's a monster, bro. You know, of course, I'm trying to get him to go OU, but again, this is OPSEC between us, you know, the late night crew. So we didn't have the money. We're not offering the money that those other schools are offering, bro. We're not offering the big bags, man, that these, like Ohio State, they offering big money, man. LSU, big money, man. Matter of fact, this is why I haven't talked to him in a while. He's going to USC, I think, next week. They're trying to get him bad. But he's a monster, bro. He's a monster. Man, Mike, we were just saying that earlier, bro. The lack of continuity, man. It's a revolving door at the lineman position. I was looking at the Ole Miss film earlier today, and I'm like, man, okay, why are we Sexton is blocking his ass off? Now let's throw Zeta in there. Then we take Zeta out, move him to the other side. Then we take 54 to put in on the right side again. Then we take 54. I was like, what are we doing, man? What are we doing with the fucking musical chairs at the goddamn offensive line position? If anybody needs to be a solid unit, it's those 5 big hog mollies. Exactly, man. My theory on I wish Venables would have, I mean, I get it. I know you got to be flexible and change with the times. But I preferred his mentality when he said he wasn't going to be a portal guy. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I just don't think you can win like that. I think you can get you a piece or two out of the portal. A project piece here or there. Now, if you're getting a guy like, let's say, Dylan Gabriel is the portal. Okay, you don't have a quarterback. Your quarterback situation is looking shaky. You want a guy to come in there and give you a good year as a mercenary. I'm with that. Oh, Big Sexy crushed us, bro. Big Sexy had an A+ rating in my book. I don't know if Pro Football Focus graded him as, but that was an A+ day. With Big Sexy on that left side, now granted, 71 leaves so much to be desired. But man, you could drive a schooner behind Big Sexton in that first half, bro. Exactly, man. Exactly, Echo. Used to bees don't make honey, man. What used to work in 2020 and 2015, it ain't working in 2024, player. You gotta find something else. I tell you what, how about a tip of the cap to old Mrs. Trap for not jumping down my throat for having this full-blown conversation next to her in the bed. Has anyone with the bag? I don't think it is the answer sooner in Texas. I think I was watching Rick Pitino talk today, the basketball coach, and he was like, I've been telling kids straight up, if NIL is your main focus, just go somewhere else. But that's the thing too, though, bro. Oh, appreciate that, Mike, man. Man, Mike. Man, bro, you're a hell of a man, bro. You're a hell of a man, brother. I backslid tonight, Mike. I've been dipping my ass off tonight. But man, bro, I don't like where the college game is going with this NIL. There has to be some type of oversight. And I'm all about small government, but man, Congress or somebody got to step in. There's got to be a salary cap or something. Something has to be done. Appreciate that echo, man. That's what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, man, we were talking big Army stuff earlier, Mike, man. These boys even had me crying earlier. Exactly, Jimmy. Just like a little plug in the tire. Just plug that tire. You can't go into the portal looking for a transmission. You know what I'm saying? We go into the portal looking for transmissions, exhaust pipes and shit. That ain't gonna work. Oh, I know. I still can't believe she hasn't woken up yet or gave me a little elbow to the rib cage. You know how those women are, though. She gonna get up in peace soon and tell me to shut my ass up. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. But man, bro, I just want to see us just be who we are, bro. It's like somewhere, and I don't even know. Was it the Texas game? That was just a bad game right there. But it's like we lost our, you know what? We started the season off with no identity, so I can't say we lost it. We never had an identity on the offensive side. And it's just wearing our defense down, man. I'm hearing Dominic Williams still a little gimpy. I love how he played through the injuries Saturday. Grayson Halton has been balling out of control. Jaden Jackson literally might be our best defender right now. I tell you what, we better clean that Sooner secondary up too. Jay Valai, your seat better be getting a little toasty as well, man. Because Woody Washington, man, come on, bro. Give me Josiah Wagner any day of the week, man. Oh, I know. Man, we don't even need a great one. We need a good one. Oh, yeah, man. Jaden's balling out of control. High motor. Plays to the echo of the whistle. Man, bro, I love the way that kid plays the game, man. I love the way he plays the game. Yeah, solid, bro. The only guy I've been hard on this year so far on the defensive line, just from a grading standpoint, because I expect so much from him, is Trace Ford, bro. Yeah, Woody is just, and I was against him coming back. I don't want to say against him because he earned the right. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. He's been here. He earned the right, man. Exactly, Mike. Old school D-tackle style, man. And, you know, Woody gets bashed a lot, but, bro, he's just, bro, 2 years ago, I had Woody projected as like a top 3-round pick in the NFL, man. Maybe even sneaking into the late second round. Ever since he got hurt, he tried to come back that Baylor game, I remember. He has never been the same, man. Because I had Woody better than Norwood. I had him better than a lot of those guys back then. And I don't know what happened, bro. Bro, Ford made me so mad when they handed that ball to that big lineman and he just steamrolled Trace into that end zone. Granted, we were offsides, but still, man. Trace, you are too damn big to not make that play at the 3-yard line, bro. Deshaun McCullough, he's definitely not 100%. I'm seeing him getting blown back. Still struggling in coverage, so I'm not mad at that. But man, he's not who he was. Definitely a shell of himself, man. Definitely, man. At one time, he was a lockdown corner, bro. No questions asked. Now, I don't want to see Woody. I don't want to see Dez. And my boy Walker is slowly but surely getting on my bad side, man. Get Vickers and them out there. Do something, bro. Man, bruh. We did a lot of whiffing at the corner position, bro. Exactly, Echo. Man, I think it's Sooner in Texas, bro. Before I got a little more back on the, let's just say, back on the good graces with the man upstairs. I was nice at rapping, bro. I was pretty nice, man. I think I could have did something like as far as rapping, like, or it's just as music making. Like, in a perfect world, let's say I never joined the army, never did anything, didn't have. No, I don't want to call it a perfect world. Let me take that back. In a parallel universe, I would like to be like the guy that does the scores for movies, if that makes sense. I would love to do something like that, like working for like a Martin Scorsese and scoring his films, or working with like a Tarantino and making the music for his films or something like that, you know? Like, yeah, bro, I was nice, man. I was up, but that, like kids I've coached, they love mocking my sayings and stuff like that, or as they call them, my isms. It's like, Coach, where do you come up with this stuff from? And to be honest, once you do 20 years in the Army, bro, you've heard so many ways to put people down or come up with little catchphrases. It literally just comes out, bro. Yeah, bro, that's my goal, Mike. One of these days, me and Kelly getting on a song, bro. We're gonna be old, probably in walkers by then, but that is one of my goals, bro. Yeah, I don't know who the next OC is gonna be. I live by the 3-foot rule, Echo. I control that 3-foot space that's right in front of me, man. That's what I roll with, bro. I control what I can control. You know? But I still got faith in Venables. I still think he's the right man for the job. And a $44 million buyout. Can OU really sustain that? I mean, in a practical sense, yes, of course we can. But I don't foresee us just chunking away 44 mil. Oh, okay, Echo, man. Hey, matter of fact, brother, why y'all stop making blogs, bro? I used to always watch you guys' channel. I don't know if you remember me all the way in your comments back in the day. Oh, that's fire, man. I don't hate it, Mike. I don't hate it at all. He's creative. He's making noise too. But like what I'm noticing about the thing, I think we all didn't realize. I know I did, so I'm gonna speak for myself. When I heard, okay, we're getting Venables, I was still thinking Venables from back in the day. Oh, fire and guts, just straight veins popping out his neck. I was expecting that Venables. But that just shows you how the time flies. Like, he's now a more mature, more stoic of a man than what he once was when he was here on the palace. You know what I'm saying? He's a little more stoic. He's still got his fire. I'm not trying to say he lacks passion or anything like that. But his approach seems I don't want to say softer either. Fuck it, I'm gonna say softer, man. Let me get together. Oh, okay, yeah, man. I'm telling you, bro. Bro, if you got an OU channel, your boy Big Trap is always down to support, man. Always down, man. Love me some Shanahan offense. Hey, they look good at Pittsburgh, Jimmy. They're looking good. You know what hurts the most, man? Yeah, Sooner in Texas, bro. Like he's And I get it, he's older now. I know he's found his place with the Lord. So, I get it. Trust me, I get it, bro. I totally get it. That's why I love him so much too. I love and bro, when you talk to the players, but that's why, bro, the average coach, that locker room would be lost by now. He would have lost the locker room by now. But that just shows the measure of a man that, like, I was watching Kip Lewis on that interview the other day, and I was like, man, he really didn't lose this locker room. And I tell you what, his little press conference today, he showed a little more moxie. He's getting a little more ornery. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, Mike, you be taking me back, man. You take me back. Ooh, that's sitting on Dad's knee. Yeah, man. I know, bro. I know it's been a hard year, man. But hey, bro, that's what happened. I'm glad we have these high expectations, bro. I wouldn't want it any other way. It's been 20, 24 years. It's championship or bust. So anything other, we're going to be complaining. We're going to be mad. That comes with the job. Hey, bro, one thing I've learned about the content creation, Echo, bro, just press record, bro. You may think it sounds like you're literally on a channel called Trap House Booming right now. You know what I'm saying? Press that record button, bro. And bro, you never know, man. Shit, I was watching you guys stuff. And you guys had great synergy too, man. You guys had great energy. I'm not gonna lie, y'all was on to something, bro. No, I didn't sooner in Texas, man. I didn't. Oh yeah, it hurts, man. It hurts, bro. It hurts, man. And that's the only thing. It's like a gift and a curse for me as far as since I started YouTube, man. Because, like, for instance, man, like, Mike, you're dealing with Mr. Mike and all those guys all the time, man. You're already invested as a Sooner fan, but once you start dealing with those parents, bro, and you start building that relationship with them, man, it gets tough seeing those kids deal with those losses, bro. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah, bro. I'm telling you, I used to watch you guys all the time, man. Everything y'all dropped, I was watching it, bro. If you look in those comments, I'm probably in there somewhere. I was definitely watching, bro. I love my Sooner content, bro. Whether it's The Surge, Sooner Legends podcast. To be honest, I watch channels like that more than I watch Parker Thune and no disrespect to Brandon and those guys. Let me see, who would I say is my favorite OU channel? Who is my favorite OU channel? If I had to pick my favorite OU channel, I would have to go with, I like Barry and D-Mac, man. As far as like in-game breakdown, I'm not gonna count Gabe them. Gabe, that's a different level. Like that, I look at Gabe them like ESPN. You know what I'm saying? That's a different level. So take them out of it. I guess for cachet and clout, you could take OU Insider out of it because they have the level of access they have is 10 times bigger than any of us would ever get. Yeah, D-Mac and Barry, bro. Barry's one of the nicest guys, bro. Mike, you got to get him to pull up one day, man. That's one of bro. The stuff he does with those kids at his gym, bro, he's doing some good things in Tulsa, man. Like, bro, I love me some Barry, bro. And of course, D-Mac, I mean, that goes without saying. And D-Mac don't sugarcoat shit. He don't sugarcoat a damn thing. Yeah, that's probably... I like JP and Trav. JP is another good guy. Trav, he's world renowned. Oh, you know it's coming, bro. You know it's coming. But that's why I love her, man. She puts up with my aggravating ass, man, because I'm a big-ass kid, bro. I'm a big-ass kid. She puts up with me, bro. That's why I'm lucky, man. I'm lucky, bro. Ooh, Big Dan Cody. Ooh. Hell yeah. Yeah, you're right, Echo. That they do great work too, man. I steal a lot of their content too. They do great work. Oh, Trav, definitely a sunshine pumper. But I love it, man. Like, I don't mind the sunshine pump as long as you keep it real as much as you can, you know. But again, you know, Trav, he has those relationships. So I get why he is, you know. I get it. I get it. I like that quote BV had today, man. If guys want to leave because they can't handle the storm, I help pack their bags. So with Coach saying that today, now obviously I don't think he's lost the locker room, but that lets me know that there is a little dissension, just a smidgen, that needs to be nipped in the bud immediately. And Maine is just not a quality level win to even change the momentum. That's why winning last week was so imperative for just the morale of the program. We had him on the hook. My God, we had him on the hook. But it's Finley's first time in the shoot, bro. He had a great prep, great script for his first half. Just didn't make the adjustments, man. Oh yeah, Jason is the man, bro. Jason is the man. That's a solid guy, man. Real solid, brother. Jay at Unfair Sports. Yeah, Jay is a good guy. That's real good guys right there, Mike. You know what I like, Mike? I like when Jason, I can't think of Chris from the Horns Down podcast. I like when those guys are all together and they're like simulcasting on each other's channels. I think I've seen you in there too every now and then. I like when those guys, I like when they do those too. I like watching your channel, Mike, as like I'm going to sit by my granddad, you know, sit on the porch, put a dip in. I gotta put a dip in, man. Matter of fact, man. Fuck it. YOLO. One second, fellas. You're a bad influence, Mike. Now I had to put a plug in. I'm on that Copenhagen straight. Crimson can. How do y'all think we finished the season out, bro? We gotta beat Missouri. We gotta beat Missouri. I tell you what, and I think we beat them too. I think we beat Missouri this year on the road. I think we get it done. Quarterback's a little banged up. Oh man, I got a story for you about Hayes Fawcett Sooner in Texas. Hayes Fawcett played at a college called Northwestern State University. I think he's from Shreveport. I'm not 100% sure. 6-6, my God. Oh, my God. 6-6. I might cry, Jimmy. That's what I'm hoping, man. 3 out of the next 4. I remember Hayes Fawcett when he was trying to walk on at he might have wound up getting a scholarship at Northwestern State. But I was interviewing to remember when I was saying like, oh, I'm getting moved here, I want to coach, but then I'm getting shipped here. Northwestern State was one of the schools I was gonna wind up coaching at. Then that was around the time when Hayes Fawcett was there. I want to say he was there in 2012. If you notice, that's why I get a little leeway to use. Like, if you ever look at my thumbnails, I pretty much just take his off the muscle. But I ran across him way back in the day. That's what I need, bro. I need 7-5, man. I need 7-5. Uh-oh, hot take alert. I got a hot take here. We come out and beat Bama for no reason because it's so... Hey, I'm picking up what you're putting down, Neko. We beat Missouri, but we gotta beat either Bama or LSU, preferably both. But we get a big win out of one of those two, that's a season salvage for me, man. Just being realistic of where we are now, you know. I tell you what, man, it crushed my soul when I was looking on the betting sites and I saw Dylan Gabriel with the best Heisman odds. That crushed my soul, bro. Oh my God. The crazy thing is, though, bro. Yeah, back up. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. Why not us? Why not us, man? But it's easy to pull off those upsets when you're sure of yourself and you're going into the game with confidence, you know. And I think this whole from the off season all the way up, I think the guys. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask somebody before I say that. I'm gonna do a little digging before I say that. Fuck it. But I just think we went into this season lacking confidence on that offensive side, bro. Like, I think Jackson was not a fan of the set hire. And I think that crushed his confidence early this year. It just crushed it. And we were so basic, so bland in the spring, it looked good. Like, oh, we look good. Look at Burks. Oh, we look good. And you can be bland when you have the receivers that we started out with, because they'll make you look good. Oh, I know, right? Long overdue, Mike. Long overdue for the big fella. And bro, I love Seth, man. Like, quality man, bro. Like him hugging Hawkins in that after that game, man. After that Auburn game, that was powerful, bro. That's what coaching football was all about right there. I wonder which one of those guys stayed. Like, does Jackson stay? Does Hawkins stay? Do they both leave? Man. Because I don't want us in the portal looking for a quarterback. Got to, bro. I mean, because what's the worst that can happen? We already lead the nation in allowed sacks. What's the worst that can happen? That's it, bro. That's it, man. Common bond, bro. I, I would love for both to stay. Because who do we have coming on the back end? We got, what was it, O'Neal, Sperry. I've been looking at Kevin. He's been doing good at Denton. Not too bad. I'd love to see him get a little bigger though, man. He just seems a tad bit undersized, man. But I like his moxie. I like his moral fiber. Gotta get the law firm in there. I don't understand why he's not touching the field, bro. At this point, I mean, because what's the worst that can happen? We give up 11 sacks. We gave up 10 last week. You ain't beating nobody giving up 10 sacks, bro. 10 sacks? That's video game shit, bro. Giving up 10 sacks. We can definitely spin it, man. But then, what kind of scares me is, I know Denton runs Levy's system. And for him to transfer from Carl Albert to go back to Denton, I wonder how that works. Like, that's what kind of makes me think, does Finley have a chance to, is he auditioning right now for the gig? I don't think you were wrong, bro. We were saying the same things. If you rewind it about 30 minutes back, we were saying the same things, Mike. You weren't wrong, bro. That's what I tell kids I coach, bro. I tell them all the time, bro. My job as the coach is to tell you the inconvenient truth. It's your mom and dad's job to tell you, yeah, Johnny, you look good out there Friday. You look real good out there, Ted. Tell you what, Thomas, you look real good out there. Man, you did a great job. They can lie to you. But coach gonna tell you the truth. Nah, Thomas, you missed your damn block. Nah, you're not doing good, Timmy. Nah, Timmy, your stance sucks. We needed you on that third down, and you whiffed. Get better, son. Yeah, I gotta dig into that sooner in Texas. Might take me a little trip to Denton during right before the playoffs and see what I can see on that, man. Cause that kind of, you know, I'm more cool with Kevin's mom. I'm not gonna go into that, but just I'm gonna see about that. I'm gonna see what's up with that. That's why I can't be going live too often, man. Y'all be making me say stuff I'm not supposed to be saying out here in these streets. But I just find that odd, bro. That if you left Carl or if you left Albert to go to Denton to play in Levy's system. Now, I will say this: Saturday, I saw a lot of Levy in our offense. That was Levy right there. That was a lot of Jeff Levy. Exactly. Yes, Echo. The only problem my boy Jackson did, he was just checking it down too much. Like, somewhere along the line, he's afraid of his fastball, bro. Somewhere along the line, he lost his fastball. Yeah, I'm hearing my boy Mitchell having that, what's your boy name? We went to Florida. He was getting his Carmani McLean on, if you know what I mean. Class. I major in tight end. My man majors in football. I'm here for the chicks and move the sticks, brother. Nothing else. I know, bro. I know, man. OPSEC, man. Come on, Trap. But that's why I don't do like the live shows like Mike and all. I don't have that discretion. I like to talk to you guys like if we were at the barber shop or if we're sitting on the porch smoking a joint. I like to talk to you like that. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I just let the shit fly out the handle, man. You know? I remember DJ Graham mom telling me that one time. She was like, "All right, now don't let these people know this." I was like, "Oh, I got you. I got you. I got you." The next day I was telling people, "Oh man, my boy is leaving." I was like, yeah, I somewhat agree with that too, Mike. Man, just fresh eyes, man. That outside look, you know. Cause like with OU, it's so easy. Oh, soon the Texas you kill it. It's easy to get caught up in the pageantry and history of OU, bro. It's easy to get wrapped up in that, man, and it fogs the lenses, man. Just take a shot. That's what I'm saying, Echo. Just take a shot. Just take a shot. One thing I will say, that double pass idea that Joe came up with Bauer Shop, with why do I keep calling him Shop? Bauer Shop. That was a horrible decision. That reverse pass with Brennan Thompson. Oh, take that play and burn it. Burn that shit. Oh, I like the red zone calls were it got better as the game progressed Saturday as well. I like what I saw there as well. Defense should have bailed us out that game Saturday, but I don't care what anybody says. Of course, the offensive line sucked. You ain't beating nobody giving up 10 sacks. But I believe in our defense, and our defense let us down, bro. Danny Stutzman missed horrible job in pass coverage, bro. We can't cover the middle of the field to save our life, man. Jackson Dart cooked us, bro. Jackson Darnold. Yes, bro. And I get that. I don't understand. I mean, I understand you have to keep the defense honest. You know, I'm not being facetious, but if we know that Brennan's is the short to intermediate game is not Brennan's forte. He's a Clydesdale. Let him run. Let him stretch the field. And you know, you take your shots. You throw your money ball, just like a Baltimore Zay Flowers or Rashad Bateman. Let him get his 9 route, get 2-3 shots a game, make those safeties stay honest, and that opens up the underneath to where you can hit sharp on those crossing routes. Hit my man 80. That kid 88. You mean to tell me, out of all these 3-star, 4-star recruits, 88's our most productive receiver? Come on, man. Come on, man. He balling his ass off. He's playing his ass off. Ooh. Hell yeah, man. Oh, Lucius, just such a massive brain, man. Just such a, oh man, I love hearing that brother speak, man. That's it, Echo, bro. Just a ball player, bro. Just a football player. Get him the damn ball, man. And that's our problem, bro. We got a lot of offensive linemen. We got a lot of receivers. We got some talented running backs. We ain't got no dogs. We ain't got no football players. 88's a football player. I don't know if that makes sense, but to me it makes sense. Like he's a dude. He's a guy. You know what I'm saying? Program guy. Danny Stutzman, program guy, man. And I love me some Billy Bowman. Man, he's been having a rough stretch too, bro. He's over pursuing, trying to make the big hit in the run game, getting sucked into the box a little bit too much. Sometimes you gotta stay home, read and react, bro. Now don't get me wrong, that also it's a gift and a curse as a catch-22 because his aggressiveness is what makes him great. So, but hey, man, you gotta know when to hold it back. Know when to hold him, know when to fold him, know when to walk away. He's slumping hard, man. Exactly, bro. Just a ball. That's like, like I know it's 3rd and 6. I know my boy I know Drake Stoops he gonna make a play. You know? Like so just make a play. Exactly, man. Those young guys are chomping at the bit. I can only imagine how it has to feel standing on that sideline. Let's say, if I'm Eddie Pierre-Louis. If I'm Eddie Pierre-Louis, I get it. I'm young. Okay, I get that. But if I'm sitting there and I'm watching the O-line get whipped week in, week out, I would be sitting there saying, Coach, at least give me the opportunity to fuck up too. Let me see why this guy is starting ahead of me. Because we're not getting results with the guy ahead of me playing. So why not give me a shot? We gave up 10 sacks last week. It gets no worse than double-digit sacks in one football game. For real, man. We're better than this, bruh. We're better than this, man. I just know we are, bruh. But these growing pains hurt. But I saw it coming, bro. Once I saw how we looked at the Red River, I was like, oh, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. We're already getting whipped. Let me go in there and get some of this beating, too. Exactly, man. Like, you could just, like, bro, on that play where we threw the check down to Javonte Barnes, he got hit out of bounds, luckily late, so we got the first down. If you watch that play again, bro, I watched that play like 63 times, bro. 11 times I looked at it. You watch the way Sharp ran that route. He's supposed to clear out that safety. I mean, straight 9 route, get up the field, push everything out. If you watch the way 10 trots on that route, bruh, oh, my blood pressure was just, oh my goodness, bruh. I almost imploded. That's why you gotta bring the channel back, bro. You be spitting facts, man. Gotta bring it back, man. I command you to bring it back. But that's what it is, man. But man, you guys go out there and get y'all some shut-eye, bro. I appreciate you guys dealing with your boy Big Trap all the way to 2:11 in the morning. Night ops. I think that's what I'm gonna call that from now on. Night ops. It's kind of dope. Clandestine. But hey, man. Seize the day tomorrow, bro. Don't just wake up with nothing to do. Set a goal for tomorrow. If it's just 10 push-ups, set a goal for 10 push-ups, bro. Get the kids to school tomorrow, man. Get a little early jump on that honey-do list that your wife gonna whip up for you on Saturday. She know we playing Maine. She know you're not gonna be in tune to the game. Pass some good fortune out in the world, bro. Tell somebody you love them tomorrow, man. Well, today. Some good sleep, some good hydration in you. Let's clean that diet up a little bit. Lay off that fried food tomorrow, bro. Let's start making healthy decisions. But most importantly, man, stay prayed up. Stay positive. It's election time, bro. Nothing I hate more than these YouTube ads that I'm seeing lately, man. Let's just keep working, man. Let's just keep getting better, bro. Attention to detail. Teamwork is the key. Boomer sooner. Trap House.